banks of the Mississippi, where the bayou breezes blow, you can feel the changes happening. West Bank is on the go. Discover the magic of the West Bank. So many things to do and see. Discover the people of the West Bank. It's a great place to be. We're the gateway to New Orleans, filled with opportunity, where history meets industry. It's a great place to be.
All right. Bombad Gaming makes a soft return right now. What's going on, everyone? I know it's been a minute, and I am very sorry. Let me do some cleaning up here. This summer has been unbelievably, I would say difficult, but it has been difficult. It's just been a lot. I can literally tell you every Wednesday since school let out what I was doing. And I don't want to make excuses, but Bombad Gaming took a little bit of a back burner, and I'm sorry for people that really enjoy watching. But I'm very thankful that we've made a return here tonight, especially with two of my favorite people I literally talk to every day. And I can't thank everyone enough. So this is Bombad Gaming. Welcome back. Every Wednesday we do this. Fun time. If you haven't yet, follow us. All these different areas. Subscribe, definitely. We're like, I'm not joking, 8 subscribers away from 6,000 subs on YouTube, which is fucking wild. So just keep that in mind. If you haven't subbed yet and you're just tuning in, by all means. Also, this is me, Scotty Jayro. I do have my QR code pulled up at the top. If you want to follow me on any social media, Snapchat, Cash App, Venmo, Michael used to send me money in the very early days of Bombad Gaming just so I can get an icy and then order some Chinese food or something. So all that's there. If I'm not joking, if someone sends me money tonight, I will definitely buy it and eat it on stream tomorrow when we discuss some pretty wild stuff. Looking forward to it. But anyway, thank you everyone for joining this evening. It's going to be a fun time playing a Mass Effect. So we played this a few months back in May, and we're picking it back up. And when I started the game file, I was surprised to see my character's face. I forgot that we modeled it after a very famous I guess you could say professional wrestling company owner. Not Billy Corgan, not Eli, but the one and only Vince McMahon. But anyway, let's bring in our wonderful guest. And we've got their QR codes pulled up right here. We're going to start off with our friend Alden Diaz. You can see if they're scan that. If you haven't, that is the Spotify link to Alden's show. Because last time we did this, it brought us to some crazy broken link. Alden, how we doing? We doing okay?
You know, I'm doing okay. Brought to you tonight by a nice cocktail of every stepdad's favorite beer, Miller Lite,
dude,
and some Balta. So
yes,
maybe we'll get some more dramatic line readings, like on our first Mass Effect episode.
Oh my god! Wait, I gotta find that picture.
It's here somewhere, yeah. But it feels good. It feels good to be here. I'm excited.
Oh.
You know, we'll talk about it more probably in tomorrow's Bombadcast stream or at the end tonight. But, you know, things are a little weird right now. What are we going to talk about? What are we not going to talk about? Yeah. There's a lot of cross-section depending on who does what professionally. With the strikes, we stand in solidarity with the strikes and, you know, we support everything that's going on.
Yeah.
But video games, not on strike.
Not on strike yet.
They should unionize and be on strike. But, yeah.
I wouldn't even know how to unionize. Like, I guess it'd be game designers. I don't know. That's not my problem. That's not my problem. I'm a teacher. I will need to unionize there too, for the most part. I'm trying to find that famous graphic I made of Alden's quote, but
my quote.
Yeah,
that I wrote.
The direct quote from Alden Diaz. I don't know if I can find it off the top of my head right here. That's okay. Let's bring in another wonderful guest, also a professional at Mass Effect. That's the reason why I have both of them here. The one and only Mikey McCoy, and this is his link. He specifically said, "Make it called Mikey's shit." So if you want to go, I don't know. Listen, ooh, he's got a mouthful right now.
He hydrated.
Got a big old jug of water here.
So do you follow those rules? Let's read the rules off. What do they say on there? Don't they like it's noon?
Well, it starts with good morning.
Good morning, princess.
Good morning,
princess. And then hydrate yourself at 9 a.m.
It's a little aggressive, but okay.
Remember your goal at 11 a.m.
Ooh.
1 p.m. is the most aggressive. Keep chugging. And then 3 p.m. is feeling awesome.
Okay.
5 p.m. is don't give up. 7 p.m. almost finished. 9 p.m. you did it. But I already drank your.
These are all double entendres. This all feels like
okay. Who struggles with drinking water here? Does anyone actually struggle with drinking water? Be honest.
Struggle in the sense that but I'm bad at it. Like I don't drink enough.
Okay,
I don't feel like I struggle.
I am only good at it when I'm at work.
Oh, okay.
Because I keep this big ass jug of water with me at my workstation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then next thing I know, I've drunk through the whole thing.
Well, I will pretty regularly complain and be like, I have a headache. And then I'm like, I haven't had any water in like 48 hours.
Wow. So you can go a minute without water. I'm very weird about my water. I drink water very constantly.
Really? I'll wake up okay. So when we went to Star Wars Celebration, our friend Boop from Nerd Herder was getting on us, drink water.
Mm-hmm.
First day, Boop's like, what did you have? I was like, I had 3 vodka cranberries, a cup of coffee, some gin cranberries. I have a cup of coffee, and that's what I'll do. Like right now, I'm having a couple beers. I had coffee today, a soda, and now I'm drinking beer. I haven't had a straight glass of water today.
Damn, Alden, you gotta get on the water, man.
What I used to do before I had these big old water bottles is I would drink water kind of sporadically, but not as often as I should. But the way I would end every day is I would pour a big tall glass of water, chug the whole thing, and then immediately go straight to bed.
What would you wake up in the morning and go pee?
Yeah. Wow. Most of the time in the middle of the night, I go pee. So
I bet you have to at the point. By the way, we do have someone in the chat that I want to bring some acknowledgement to because they make me happy, and they've always have. The wonderful Eli from Star Wars in the Galaxy. And you know what, Eli? I'm not even kidding. I had made this before this even started. If you haven't yet, there was a wonderful event that happened about 10 days ago. No, about almost 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. And hyperspace trivia. It was a wonderful event where they had a gauntlet of the epic conversations. I guess competitors come in and do a big, I guess, trivia competition, and I haven't watched a single part of it yet. And I'm very excited. I think I know the outcome for the most part, but I am beyond excited to actually go back and watch it. And I'm not kidding. I was going to dupe both of you tonight, and we were just going to watch the full hyperspace trivia instead of playing Mass
Oh,
Effect. But
that's
I'm like,
funny.
that's mean. I can't do that to them. So we're going to actually play Mass Effect.
I would have gladly watched. I have no problems watching that. We would have invited Jared. It would have been great.
Oh, he would have been so pissed too, because he would have just been like, "Why did you invite me?" His feelings would be so hurt.
Salty ass.
Oh, of course. But no, Eli, we love you. I want nothing more than for Eli's, like, especially with this event, just to like skyrocket that. I want it to be the next Podathon. Like, I needed to be this big event that people want to tune into, because I love hyperspace.
Eli
And I
can start planning the next one after he goes to the Arrows tour. I know that's his entire focus right now.
That's it.
Is making friendship bracelets for the Arrows tour.
Oh man, look at this sweet angel baby. All right. Well, shout out to Lauren Romo in the chat. We got M from Pink Milk, or the formerly of Pink Milk, but the wonderful M.
Now with
Red Rose-
Sisters.
Sisters,
Yes.
that's right.
Which is, I understand, is rebranding, but we don't know what the rebrand is yet. I don't think.
Yeah, no, we've got a bunch of wonderful people in the chat. We're gonna actually get the game pulled up right here. And I completely forgot. Here's my game design, just to freak everyone out. I chose Vince McMahon as my character avatar, as my Bombad shepherd, if you will. So I'm excited to get back into this world. Honest to God, there's some things that I have forgotten about it. At this point, I know I'm on some sort of space station. Am I right? Is that where I'm at?
You are on the Citadel. Yeah, it's sort of like the Coruscant, but it's a space station, not a planet.
Okay.
Yeah, you're in the galactic capital right now.
So
And
you
both of
just talked to... Did he talk to them, or he's about to talk to them?
He talked to the council.
He talked to the council, and the council basically gave you the bureaucratic red tape runaround of like, well, if you find proof that this guy's bad, then, you know, maybe we'll listen.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you've been given two options of where to go and who to talk to find evidence. One option is going to an information broker who works under the shadow broker named Barla Vaughn. And the other one, I believe, is to go down to Cora's Den, which is a bar, and you can talk to a former CSEC officer named Harkin.
CSEC are like the cops of this station. Now,
it's the touchpad if you want to put your gun away.
The shadow broker is, you know how like in like the original cuts of Empire and New Hope, how you would hear about Jabba, but you don't see Jabba. That's kind of what the shadow broker is. Like, eventually you will get to dive into that, but you will hear it a lot. Like, broker, the shadow broker, like it, but it's not part of the A story.
Like the crime syndicates of Mass Effect don't get touched on too much, at least not until 2, and even then it's kind of light. But the shadow broker is like the big quote unquote criminal aspect, which even then is kind of gray as to whether or not you want to call it criminal, because so many governments in this universe straight up just rely on shadow brokers' information.
Okay, now refresh my memory. Didn't y'all say I'm not gonna like Ashley? Was that one of the ones you're like, oh, you're...
Ashley is a, like, you might, like, it's one of those things where it's like, she's written flawed. So, like, it's not like she's a badly written character and, like, it's, like, bad writing. It's just that she is, as a character, xenophobic.
Okay, and y'all also in private have told me you know the outcome of my story already.
Major things we have predicted.
Based on my personality and based off decisions and things that I've shared in private with y'all. You're like, oh, we know exactly what
the way that you act, Scotty, in private.
And every time you talk about your thoughts on AI or the future or merging your consciousness with machines, we all know what ending you're going to pick.
Okay, good. That makes me very happy. Okay, so...
Please do not disturb the keepers.
Do y'all hear the audio, by the way? Just want to make sure. Okay, cool.
So remember, those are the keepers. They're just working.
Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 2. You are standing near the base of the Citadel Tower, one of the Presidium's most recognizable and important structures. Behind me is the spectacular Relay Monument, a scale model representation of a Prothean mass relay. To your left is one of the Keepers, the enigmatic caretakers of the Citadel, working on a control panel. You may see Keepers involved in various tasks throughout all levels of the Citadel. We ask that you do not interfere with them
The
in
keepers
any
are like
way.
Jawas, but if the Jawas
Keepers
weren't
are
like
essential
criminals.
to the smooth
Like
operation of the
the
Citadel,
keepers are always working on
obstructing their
something,
daily work
and they
will
don't
result in
they
harsh
don't talk to you
penalties,
ever.
including incarceration.
They're just there.
And
No one really knows
rehabilitation.
anything about them other than they just keep shit going.
And then the Protheans are kind of like we said in our
Tell me
first
about the
episode, they're
relay
kind of like the
monument.
Romans.
Discovered
Okay.
by the Asari who first arrived at the Citadel, the Relay Monument is one of the station's most interesting and controversial features. What is the meaning behind this striking piece of art? Is it a tribute to Prothean vanity? A reminder of their conquest of the galaxy through mass relay technology? Or perhaps it is a symbol of unity, a Prothean acknowledgement that the relays would eventually lead other species here to the Citadel. No one can say for sure, making the Relay Monument a favorite topic of discussion among academics and scholars.
Now wait, isn't that from that crash down on the planet?
So what you saw that gave you a freaky vision at the end of your first mission was a Prothean beacon. So everything that's going on is at least in some way tied to this
Tell me about
fallen
the Citadel
society
Tower.
called the Protheans,
Housing both
Okay.
the council chambers and Citadel control, the
who are
tower
so
is one of
old
the
that no
most
one has
important
met
buildings on
one
the
or seen
station.
one. They're
So
like
it's
old.
Access to these
They
areas
vanished
is
50,000
restricted
years
to those
ago.
with the
So
appropriate
it's like the
clearance.
Zepho a little bit.
Kind of, yeah. They
Okay.
were compared a lot to the Protheans
Okay.
when they first popped up.
All right. I think I'm good.
So
That's all for now.
Yeah, so you can.
Thank you for using Avena.
I forget where
Have a
you're like
pleasant
closer
day.
to. I guess for the purposes of us also doing a show,
Mm-hmm.
what is more interesting to you, Scotty? Talking to a seedy information broker or going to see a cop who might be like going off the grid a little bit or off the path?
Cop off the path. And how do I get there?
Off the path.
Path.
So there's a couple different ways to get there. I think if you go left up here, Scotty, you can. Oh wait, no, to your right actually. There's that little
Oh yeah.
rapid
Ah,
transit. You're gonna want to go down to the wards.
So don't go here. Or
No, go
here.
there.
Okay.
Yeah, this is just.
Oh, okay.
It's like taking a cab, basically.
Yep,
Cora's
Cora's
dead.
dead.
Yep.
This game
So-
is so beautiful. So this is obviously because he also said it came out in 07, so PS3. These are updated graphics, right?
Yeah,
cleaned
this
it a
is the
little
one
bit,
that
yeah.
got cleaned up the most.
Okay, that makes sense.
When they put all three together on the Legendary Edition.
And also, Scotty, at any point you can pause the game and look at the codex
Oh.
and refresh yourself or look at things you haven't looked at yet.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about that.
Your codex. The primary is voiced. The secondary you have to read
The
yourself.
Asari were the second species, roughly 1,200 years ago.
Remember those guys?
The Geth are a humanoid race of
Geth was like the weird
Volus.
AI.
The Geth
Yeah.
are a humanoid
That
the
should not
Volus
be out and about, which is why
No.
it's weird.
after the Geth
Okay,
secure.
that's the bodies they took over.
The Citadel the Council is an executive committee composed of representatives from the Asari Republics, the Turian hierarchy.
Oh my god,
and
I
the
love
Solarian
Brian's
Union.
comment.
Though they have no official power over the independent governments
Oh
of
my
other
god,
species. The
yeah.
Council's
It is
decisions
the
carry
exact
great
same
weight
vibe.
throughout the galaxy. No single council race is
You can
strong
eat the
enough to
food we
defy
grow
the
here.
other two,
Like,
and
Oh,
all have
so
a
good.
vested interest in compromise
Okay.
and
Let
cooperation.
me
So
get on
that-
Soren, man. Let me get on Soren.
that meeting did not
The
go
Citadel-
well with
the
Citadel.
Council.
The council.
Spectres are agents from the Office of
Okay.
The Council are about as useful in the
The
Mass Effect
system-
universe as the Galactic Senate is in the
virtual-
Star Wars
Yes.
galaxy.
Oh,
100%.
When
So
subjected
in as much
to an
as they're not
electrical
useful.
Element zero
So,
can
Scotty, if you
increase-
want to know the like science of the universe and why everything works the way it does, those articles about Element Zero and the Mass Effect fields are pretty crucial because that's basically the
virtual
crux of this
intelligence.
universe.
Okay.
A virtual intelligence is an advanced form of user interface software.
God.
VIs use a variety of methods to simulate
This
We talked
universe
about that.
subjected
makes a
to an
distinction
electrical current.
between VI
A rare
and AI.
material dubbed Element Zero, or EZO, emits a dark energy field that raises or lowers the mass of all objects within it. This mass effect is used in countless ways, from generating artificial gravity to
They said it.
manufacturing high-strength construction materials. It is most prominently used to enable faster-than-light space travel. EZO is generated when solid matter, such as a planet, is affected by the energy of a star going supernova. The material
Oh,
is
that's
common in
cool.
the asteroid debris that orbits neutron stars and pulsars. These are dangerous places to mine, requiring extensive use of robotics, telepresence, and shielding to survive the incredible radiation from the dead star. Only a few major corporations can afford the setup costs required to work these primary sources. Humanity discovered refined element zero at the Prothean Research Station on Mars, allowing them to create mass effect fields and develop FTL travel.
Okay.
FTL, faster than
Element
light.
zero can mass relays are feats of
I remember that's
Prothean
the beginning of the
engineering.
game.
Omni-tools are handheld.
Yep. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I feel a little bit more refreshed now.
That's him.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit!
Not very cash money of them.
Scotty, you may want to go into the game settings and turn some of the sound effect volumes down a bit, because the
Okay.
gunfire is just significantly louder than everything else in the game.
I never thought of that, but you're right. One has loud gunfire.
It does.
I'm a firm
There you go.
believer in music being the loudest.
Music and the score in this trilogy is fantastic.
There are some iconic tracks that send shivers down my spine to this day.
That's still loud. You're right, Michael.
They make Michael's penis the big penis.
Hey, Lamau.
The big penis.
As if it's ever not the big penis.
No, it's Massey's
It's
to
true. Eli.
Those were Saren's men.
Yes, to purpose.
Perimeter clear.
So welcome to Cora's Den. Think of it as like Chalmun's Cantina, but slutty. Or actually, it's more like what is it, Outlander?
I was gonna say it's more like the place Cassian goes to at the beginning of.
Yeah, you're right about that. I was thinking Attack of the Clones, but you're right. It is like that.
That opening sequence is amazing in Andor.
Yeah, it's pretty gorgeous. Oh, Harkin, I forgot about
Back
him.
off, Rex. Fist told us to
Rex!
take you down if you showed up. What are you waiting for? I'm standing right here.
These are the Krogan.
This is Fist's only chance.
Love
If
them.
he's smart, he'll take
They're
it.
cool looking.
He's not coming out, Rex.
They have 4
End of
testicles.
Story.
And that is
Story's
canon.
just beginning.
They call it a quad.
No, they do not.
Yeah, like they would say like kick you in the quad.
What was that all about?
Who knows? Let's just
So
try
Rex
not to get
is
continental.
a staple character.
Okay.
This is like a little tease of him. It's kind of like how you
Alliance
can see
military.
Chewbacca before you meet
Yes,
Chewbacca.
yes.
I could have
Yeah.
been a Marine, you know. Instead, I joined the goddamn Citadel security. Biggest mistake of my life.
Unfortunately, white people are still white people
Harkin,
even in
right?
this galaxy.
I was told you could help me find
Crotchety,
Korean seasick
boring.
also in
And also as a reminder,
Garrus.
Scotty, all your like
You must
top
be one of
dialogue
Captain
options
Anderson's
are good,
crew.
middle one's
Poor
neutral,
bastard still
bottom
trying to bring
one's
Saren
asshole.
down,
Yeah.
I know where Garrus is, but you gotta tell me something first. Did the captain let you in on his big secret?
Ooh. What was the big diddy? I don't remember.
No.
No.
Is there something I should know about the captain?
The captain used to be a Spectre.
Oh,
Didn't know that, did you? It was all very hush-hush. The first human ever given that honor, and then he blew it. Screwed up his mission so bad they kicked him out. Of course, he blames Saren. Says the Turians set him up.
Dude, this guy looks like Johnny Knoxville. Just like, just like bald. Okay.
Johnny Knoxville, the man who beat Sami Zayn at WrestleMania.
That did happen.
You said they covered all this up. How'd you hear about it?
I spent 20 years working cases here on the Citadel. People on this station love to talk. Secrets are like herpes. If you got them, you might as well spread them around.
Oh, what the hell?
Put that on a t-shirt for iconic Mass Effect quotes. Is that going to be your next quote, Alden?
That won't be Alden's. That'll be Bill Shees. What went wrong?
Why'd they kick him out?
Have to ask him. I never heard any of the details. Bet it's a good story, though. The hero's fall. Classic tragedy.
Fucking asshole. Forgot about this guy.
Why should I believe a drunk like you?
Fine, ask Anderson. I bet he tells you. He's too stupid and proud to lie right to your face.
Just tell me where Garrus went.
Garrus was sniffing around Dr. Michelle's office. She runs the med clinic on the other side of the wards. Last I heard, he was going back there.
We got a legend in the chat. We got 2 legends in the chat. We got Matt and we got William.
Captain Anderson.
Oh, hell.
Met him a few times over the years. One of those hardcore military guys. Yes, sir. No, sir. Can't have any fun with a stick up your ass, sir. That's probably why he climbed the Alliance ranks so fast. The military loves brown nosers.
The captain's a good soldier.
Sure, whatever. Dress him in a fancy suit, pin some shiny medals on his chest, and call him a hero. Everybody else does.
He's talking about your basically your
If
mentor.
he's so great, why'd the Spectres kick him out? Why'd you go ask him about that?
You need to look in a mirror. Sober up and take some responsibility for yourself.
Save your sermons. This ain't no church.
I'm out of here.
I never thought I'd see
Yeah,
the
good.
day where
Go.
Vince McMahon tells someone to sober up.
Exactly.
That was intense.
I got business here, but not with you.
Okay, brother.
Damn.
Uh-oh.
Scotty
And this is where the remainder of the Bombad Gaming stream will
Scotty
remain.
discovers a staple of the Mass Effect universe. You can literally sit there for as long as you want. Sitting forward and leaning back nonstop.
This
It'll-
is
it'll never-
badass.
It'll never end. Someone scan the QR code thinking it'll get them a free alien lap dance.
This is incredible.
William.
This is so misogynistic. This is wild. 2007, man. God, some Eli looking dude had to program this.
The speed at which he alternates between sitting forward and leaning back.
Bye-bye. Thank you. How do I tip her?
Unfortunately, I don't think you do.
Damn, okay. Anyone else?
So
come chat
this
with?
this bar is in the wards. You were told that Garrus, the cop you're looking for, went to a clinic that is around here.
Okay.
Maybe it's not
This
true.
is incredible.
Harkin's an ass. Bet he's just messing with our heads.
You're probably right. Still, I'd like
Oh, sorry. What were y'all saying?
a lot of traffic here. How fast do you think those
Don't
cars
tell me
are
what to do, Matt. I can look at this if I want to.
More of this. What did William say? This is horrible. The jumpsuit starts pinching. Okay.
Michael, I forget how to get to the clinic from here. You just go through. It's been too long.
Okay, so if you're facing toward Cora's den, you turn right, and then
Alright,
you
so-
hook a left. I think.
Okay, so go back to the strip club.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go back to the strip club. Retrace your steps all the way to there, just so that we're sure.
So you're
No,
looking
no.
there.
So Scotty, go back,
Yeah.
go back, and then you're gonna hang a left here.
Up the stairs. Oh, okay. Yeah, up the stairs then.
I'm
Otherwise-
so lost. So.
Nope, turn around.
Nope.
Nope, go back.
Nope.
Oh, right here.
Those stairs,
Okay,
yeah,
sorry.
yeah. There you're good. See, you're going up here.
We're all a little directionally challenged.
Especially when I'm like in control and y'all are probably getting like a little bit of a delay. You know, like it.
No, you're good. I have such a better sense memory of 2
Yeah.
than 1.
There's our friend.
I wouldn't have as good of a memory of 1 if I didn't replay it semi recently. Because, like I said last time,
Yeah.
I've played these games more recently than you have, Alden.
Yeah,
Ooh.
absolutely.
Okay.
So then there's a door there, and there's a door.
That's an elevator, so
Yeah,
you're
don't
gonna-
take that. Go through the door.
Vince McMahon. Oh wow.
Yeah, and then
this
left.
game's-
Med clinic. Yeah, there you go.
There
2
you
med
go.
clinic that way. So cool.
not down the stairs.
Not
though.
down the
Nope,
stairs.
that's
You
what I
want to
see
hang
now.
that way.
There we
That's
go.
where the cops are.
Yeah.
Ooh. Look at
So this cop Garrus is a mainstay character. He's a police officer, but he like no longer really believes in the system type character.
Okay. Like you.
Yes, exactly.
Notorious cop Alden Diaz.
Oh
That
shit.
was
is.
smart, Doc.
Oh shit.
Now, if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut or we'll...
That's the same actor
Who
for
are
Shepard.
you? Let her go.
Yeah.
Oh!
Garrus just
Shit rocks.
pop that guy. Garrus is cool. He gets cooler, but
Take him out.
you're gonna help Garrus. Don't forget you have your powers on the wheel.
Yes.
You can use other people's powers, your other 2 compatriots.
You've also got other guns too that you can use if you want.
And how did I access the wheel? Is it
Your
The
two,
bumpers.
your
You
2
hold them
bumpers.
down.
Oh, that was it. That was it. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So
yes.
right now, everyone in your party is using assault rifles. You can change what you're using and what they're using, depending on how you feel. It's just me being me. I always have all 3 of my members of my party using different guns. Just cause.
Okay.
Just cause. In 2, it's way clearer who uses what because
Yes.
they only give everyone a couple of, like, this is a shotgun character. This is a, and this
Yeah.
one, they sort of mix it up. And then your other bumper, you hold down, and that'll reveal the powers and abilities.
Okay,
So,
you're right. I remember this now.
yeah. So you have your throw, which is kind of like your force push. Other characters have theirs.
Perfect timing, Shepard. Gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
I like his voice.
Glad I could help.
Dr. Michelle, are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Thanks to you. All of you.
I know those men threatened you, but if you tell us who they work for, we can protect you.
They work for Feast. They wanted to shut me up, keep me from telling Garrus about the Quarian.
What Quarian?
A few days ago, a Quarian came by my office. She'd been shot, but she wouldn't tell me who did it. I could tell she was scared, probably on the run. She asked me about the Shadow Broker. She wanted to trade information in exchange for a safe place to hide.
Where is she now?
I put her in contact with Fist. He's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Not anymore. Now he works for Saren. And the Shadow Broker isn't too happy about it.
Fist betrayed the Shadow Broker? That's stupid even for him. Saren must have made him quite the offer.
That Quarian must have something Saren wants. Something worth crossing the Shadow Broker to get.
She must have something that proves he's a traitor. Did the Quarian mention anything about Saren or the Geth?
She did. The information she was going to trade. She said it had something to do with the Geth.
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth. There is no way the Council can ignore this.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shepard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
You're a Turian. Why do you want to bring him down?
I couldn't find the proof I needed in my investigation, but I knew what was really going on. Saren is a traitor to the Council and a disgrace to my people.
Oh, I like that's very Darth Vader. The whole oh God, what's the line from A New Hope? Take her away, where he ends it with that
Oh,
it's
yeah.
the
Same cadence.
Uh-huh.
You are part of the Rebel Alliance and a
It's
traitor. Take her
Take her
away.
away. Same exact cadence.
Welcome aboard, Garrus.
You know, we aren't the only ones going after Fist. The Shadow Broker hired a Krogan bounty hunter named Rex to take him out.
Okay, who we just met.
Yeah,
Okay,
we
cool.
saw him in the bar.
A Krogan might come in handy.
Last I heard, he was at the CSEC Academy.
Which we just saw. Okay.
What's he doing there?
Fist accused him of making threats. We brought Rex in for a little talk. If you hurry, you can catch him at the Academy before he leaves.
Move out.
So Garrus is your sniper.
Oh.
So now you want to bring Garrus and pick one of the 2 humans that you already have to bring with you.
Okay.
So you will probably very quickly learn, Scotty, the humans are typically the most boring characters in Mass Effect, and as soon as
Yeah.
you can ditch them, you most likely will.
Okay, I like this. Oh, this is cool. I didn't realize you could do like squad swaps.
Yep. So
And
you will
they all
always
have,
have a team of 2 with you.
They all have different strengths and weaknesses, so you can plan ahead for stuff. So you can go ahead and go down those stairs to the CSEC Academy and go ahead and go talk to Rex.
Who's this Chad? Oh,
I
he is
know you.
Chad.
You're Shepard, right? I was on Lindwar during the Blitz.
Ah,
Saw you on
bless.
the vids when you got your
This
medal.
dude.
You saved the whole colony.
Looks like you have a fan.
So
I'm
he's
sorry,
alluding
I
to the
just never thought
backstory
I'd
that
meet
you
someone
chose.
like you in person. My name's Lang, Officer Eddie Lang, Citadel Security.
Anyway,
It's an honor to meet you,
classic
Commander.
NPC.
What are you doing down here in the wards? Anything I can help you with?
Why'd you join Citadel Security?
I don't know. Seemed like the right thing to do, you know? Maybe it's in my blood. My grandfather was a cop back on Earth.
Oh,
it's kind of what
Jesus.
CSEC is. Police for the
Okay.
Citadel. I'm still pretty new at it, but I like it so far. Way more interesting than staying back on Earth. You get to meet all kinds of cool aliens, like those Hanar. Wild. Plus, CSEC gets a lot of respect here.
Hanar
We
are
uphold
pretty
the law.
wild.
People, even aliens, appreciate that.
Do you know a CSEC officer named Harkin?
I shouldn't really say too much. He's been on the force a lot longer than me. But I've
come
heard
on.
things, you know? Drinking on the job, taking bribes, that kind of thing. Rumors mostly, but they suspended him, so some of it must be true.
I'm good, actually. Bye-bye.
I have to go.
Right. You're probably
Bye-bye,
real
Chad.
busy. Well, see you around, Commander.
I should go.
So I got a text from our wonderful child in the chat, William. He says, "Come to my new school," because he's at a new school this year. And he says
Oh.
to have. Okay, now this is something I want to hear y'all's takes on this. To
Sure.
have a word with one of my band directors. He went on a rant about how the sequels suck, and bro was so passionate. We gotta make we gotta
Maybe you
make-
should tune in tomorrow. Maybe some
Ooh.
interesting things will be said about these topics.
Also, that guy shouldn't be so confidently wrong in front of children.
Support for future projects. Proponents of expanded
ass
human
tape.
colonization insist that Eden
So,
Prime
Scotty,
is an
this is
isolated
actually one
case.
aspect of the game that was
Nevertheless,
improved in the
colonist enrollment
Legendary
has dropped
Edition.
sharply.
Is the elevator
Many
rides.
colonial proposals
Because in
are
the
on
original
hold until
game, they were
backers have
used
some
to mask
reassurance that
load
human colonies
times.
will be adequately protected.
The elevator rides took forever, and you would occasionally get some dialogue, but it was just so much elevator time.
Just sitting there. Okay. The elevator music's amazing.
Look at all these cops.
So I think Rex is to your left.
Okay.
Yeah, he's over there somewhere, getting
There he
interrogated.
is. What's going on, buddy? He's so cool looking.
Witnesses saw you making threats in Fist's bar. Stay away from him.
I don't take orders from you.
This is your only warning, Rex.
You should warn Fist. I will kill him.
You want me to arrest you?
I want you to try.
I like his look.
Go on. Get out of here.
Do I know you, human?
My name's Shepard. I'm going after Fist. Thought you might want to come along.
Shepard. Commander Shepard. I've heard a lot about you. We're both warriors, Shepard. Out of respect, I'll give you a fair warning. I'm going to kill Fist.
Fist knows you're coming. We'll have a better chance if we all work together.
That's right.
My people have a saying. Seek the enemy of your enemy, and you will find a friend.
That's good.
Glad to have
I
you on
like
the
that.
team,
There we
Rex.
go.
Rex is so
Let's go.
cool. I love the
I hate to
Krogans.
keep Fist
Rex, I think, is my favorite party member in the first game.
Or not Rex. So
One-
Krogans put their clan name first, so he's clan or not.
This is a great squad. Look at my crew.
Immediately ditch the humans like
Oh.
any good player.
Hell yeah. Okay, so we're gonna have a shootout at the bar, I'd imagine.
Yeah, so you're going
yeah.
back to Korra's then now.
Going back to Korra's. So Rex, you will find very focused on brutality. He's a shotgun guy. He's got military style abilities, and then
He's also a
Garrus, these
tank.
are-
It is really
he's a tank.
hard to kill Rex.
Yeah, because
So
Krogans, Rex regenerates a little bit.
Will I ever play another character, or it will always be?
You're
me as
always Shepard.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
There was at a time a multiplayer mode in 3, but they didn't include that mode when they bundled them all together. And in that mode, you could play any species, which was fun. You know,
So
I'd
Scotty,
like
that
to
cab
see them
thing
eventually.
behind you, you can fast travel.
That's
Oh,
it.
that's
I
right.
remember that. Yeah. Duh.
Which you're welcome to explore if you want. I just wasn't sure if you were trying to.
Wards.
The Ward's location is Korra's Den. Yeah.
Korra's Den. There we go.
So you'll find out a lot about why the Krogan are such an angry species, why they're always getting a hard time, what their history is key to the trilogy, because they're, for reasons I won't spoil right now, they are infertile almost entirely, but not by choice. It was done to them.
Oh.
So I think like only like a small like partial percentage point of Krogan pregnancies are viable.
1 in 1,000.
Yeah.
I think the rest are all like stillborn.
Look at these homies right here.
Okay.
So Rex will be your shotgun guy. He'll run in. So you go back to that wheel.
We go back to the force power wheel.
Yeah, go back to that
I
wheel.
want a sniper. Hold on.
You can snipe. Yeah, you're always the bottom.
Okay. Oh, I'm always the bottom. That's right.
You're always the bottom, and then you see the faces.
Commander Shepard, canonically a bottom.
Sure. So yeah, give him the shotgun. Garrus usually snipes or assault rifles. He's got it.
You can get as tactical with this as you want to, or just be like, I don't care, whatever.
Now go to the other one. Go to the other wheel.
Force wheel.
Now, if you just hover over them without clicking any of them, so you can see what the power is, you can hit info. So like that's one of Garrus's.
Oh, okay, okay.
So that's what that does.
And also, you
Rex
might
has
have
2.
some XP points to spend on your new party members that you haven't spent yet,
That's
but you
true.
don't need to worry about that right now if you don't want.
You could do it after the fight if you want.
These are my powers down here. Okay.
Yep.
Warp is damages all nearby enemies and objects, makes them vulnerable. Let's do that.
Yeah, so if you warp someone and then immediately shoot them, that's always a good combo.
Enemies everywhere!
There you go. See?
Damn.
Got his IS.
Okay, let me get a better weapon.
Is Scotty a Vanguard?
Yes.
Okay.
Who's shooting what?
That shotgun life. There's some guys on the other side too.
Shields disabled.
Get out of there. So do y'all like this aspect of the gameplay more, or do you like the storytelling more?
In 1, it's mostly the storytelling for me. The gameplay in 1, while it has been improved, is still not amazing.
Yeah.
In 2 and 3, I enjoy the gameplay a lot more, especially 3.
2 is like a vast improvement, and by 3, it's like a legit third-person shooter RPG, very clean. You stay throughout the trilogy for the narrative, like for the conversations, for the choices. But yeah, in 1, it's sort of like it was more RPG, like the fights are secondary.
Because it was designed originally to be way more of an RPG.
Like
And
2
as
2
development
gives
went on, it
you
kind of shifted.
Yeah, 2 gives you ammo and scales back how much you need to worry about certain things, like leveling. It streamlines a lot.
Yeah, you get less powers, but the ones you get are kind of cooler.
Yeah.
Pay off.
Stop right there. Don't come any closer.
All right, I want to use a force power.
Make sure you can see him.
Okay, that's right.
Because
because
it's possible to miss.
The targeting in this game is shit. You have to be like directly looking at someone to hit them.
Beautiful.
Perimeter clear. Look out!
I can use a force power on that guy. What's this one? Just throw. Oh, I gotta be like. Okay.
Yeah, pop out first, wait to see him, then there you go.
Nice. That turret. How do you get rid of the turret?
It has its own shielding, you just have to fire at
okay.
it. You can now what's cool is that you could use Garrus's power, the sabotage, on the turret.
Oh yeah. So I can.
And that'll overload its shields.
Hey, Brennan's in the chat.
Hey, what's up, Brennan?
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, I like that. Brennan, what's going on? Saw Sean in the chat earlier too. Let's see.
Got a good crowd tonight.
It is wonderful. We're here to see y'all.
Go, go, go!
Chungus. The superior
Big
team.
Chungus, baby.
It's true.
You know
Big
what's
Chungus.
funny? I don't know if y'all remember, but whenever I beat Jared the second time, he was supposed to be in a team with Claire. The Bi Republic, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Never happened. Isn't that funny?
Don't kill me, I
We
surrender.
mopped them.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Kill me.
Bombad Shepherd is so scary.
Tell me where the quarry is.
Those
I won't
sharp
have to shoot you in the
cheekbones that could
kneecaps.
cut through bone.
She's not here. I don't know where she is. That's the truth.
He's no use to you now.
Patrick.
Let me kill him.
Wait, I don't know where the Quarian is, but I know where you can find her. The Quarian isn't here, said you'd only deal with the Shadow Broker himself.
Face to face? Impossible. Even I was hired through an agent.
Ooh.
Nobody meets the Shadow Broker, ever. Even I don't know his true identity. But she didn't know that. I told her I'd set a meeting up. But when she shows up, it'll be Saren's men waiting for her.
Tell me where that meeting is before I blow your lying head off.
Here on the wards, the back alley by the markets. She's supposed to meet them right now. You can make it if you hurry.
Can I kill this guy?
You don't have to, because you brought Rex along.
What are you doing?
If you didn't bring Rex, you do have a choice.
I don't leave jobs half done.
A lot of people died because of him. He had it coming. Now let's move. We have to save that Quarian.
Hell yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Alrighty, so you gotta go back like you're headed toward the clinic, and you are on a timer, so...
Oh, cool.
Real quick, though, I would pause.
Yes,
Just wanna
now's a
check
good
your
time
timer.
to level
Yeah,
up.
go to squad and spend all the points that you have on
yeah.
you and your boys, because Garrus and Rex are new, so they're gonna have retroactively points that you've earned.
So some recommendations, Scotty.
Yeah.
Once again, you can put into Charm or Intimidate, depending on if you want to be Cool Guy Shepherd or Cruel Terrible Shepherd. You want to put a couple more points probably into Warp, because once you put enough points in, you get Barrier, which is the best power your class gets.
Oh, okay.
Because it basically gives you invincibility for a limited time.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay.
So you can just charge into combat, just shotgun things. It's great.
So now I gotta do Rex's L2.
Now, for your squad mates, I usually just hit triangle and let it auto do, but I don't care that much about my squad mates' powers, so it's kind of a preference thing.
And then Rex. Perfect.
Also, this soundtrack is a bop.
Oh yeah, this is a good track.
This is sick. What's this? Do I need to do this or no?
You can.
It's
You can
just
crack it if
extra
you want to.
items.
Yeah, you'll find stuff. You got some new weapons.
Okay, cool.
Just take them all.
All right.
You can equip them later once you're on the ship.
Oh, okay. I forgot about that mechanic. Oh, Jesus. Need a new gun. Keep hitting. We're gonna hit X. Actually,
I think I played one. This is not me telling you what to do, Scotty.
No.
I just remembered. I think I played one entirely with a pistol, because that was the version of one that had like guns only work with certain classes. They got rid of that with Legendary Edition. Like if you pick
your guns,
when the game first came out, if you picked a class that wasn't soldier, I think we talked about this in the first one that we did. If you picked a class that wasn't soldier, you could just suck with certain guns. And so I was a sentinel, I think, and I just used, or maybe I was an engineer, and I just used pistol the entire game.
So turn left here, Scotty.
Up here?
Yep.
You're going to save this Quarian girl who has some info. She has the evidence that could be damning and get the council to do their fucking jobs.
Did you bring it?
Where's the Shadow Broker? Where's Fist?
They'll be here.
So this is what Quarians look
No
like.
way. The deal's off.
You never see Quarians because they always have to wear suits like that.
Oh, okay.
You never see their faces.
They're
They
called
can't breathe.
Quarians because they have to be quarantined in their suits. Do you get it?
Makes
Do you
sense.
get it?
That's what the force power used on me.
It's really subtle, Alden. Did you get it?
I did get that.
I didn't realize that until like 2 years ago, and I felt like a big stupid.
Oh, I didn't realize that for a long time either. Well after I played the whole trilogy.
Fist set me up. I knew I couldn't trust him.
Were you hurt in the fight?
I know how to look after myself. Not that I don't appreciate the help. Who are you?
My name's Shepard. I'm looking for evidence to prove Saren's a traitor.
Then I have a chance to repay you for saving my life. But not here. We need to go somewhere safe.
We could take her to the human embassy. Your ambassador will want to see this anyway.
Her name is Talizora Naraya. Now,
Mithronorodo. Sorry.
Mithronorodo, yeah. Her people, the Quarians, once upon a time, didn't have to wear those suits on their homeworld. They created the Geth AIs. And then, according to their stories, Geth AIs went crazy. They tried to put them down. Geth AI took over the homeworld. Now they don't have a planet that has like air that they can breathe.
Yeah.
And
so they got used to living on their fleet of ships, which destroyed their immune systems, and now they can't exist without those.
Oh, this is great. I love this.
Yeah. So they basically created the AI boogeyman, and it took over their planet, and now they're constantly in a what they call the flotilla of just
the migrant fleet is what it's called.
Okay.
Yes, and it's just their it's a bunch of ships that are kind of shaped like tadpoles that just fly around
like
constantly.
sperm cells.
Exactly.
Making your day, Ambassador.
Exactly.
She has information linking Saren to the Geth.
Really? Maybe you better start at the beginning, Miss...
My name is Tali. Talizora Naraya.
We don't see many Quarians here. Why did you leave the flotilla?
Oh, here we go.
I was on my pilgrimage. My rite of passage into
God,
adulthood.
I love this game's lore.
It's great.
I've never
love her
heard
so
of this
much.
before.
She's another great mainstay.
It is a tradition among my people. When we reach maturity, we leave the ships of our parents and our people behind. Alone, we search the stars.
Dude, it's so
Only
Campbellian.
returning to the flotilla once
really
we
do
have
like
discovered
this.
something of value. In this way, we prove ourselves worthy of adulthood.
Tell us what you found.
During my travels, I began hearing reports of Geth. Since they drove my people into exile, the Geth have never ventured beyond the Veil. I was curious. I tracked a patrol of Geth to an uncharted world. I waited for one to become separated from its unit. Then I disabled it and removed its memory core.
I thought the Geth fried their memory cores when they died. Some kind of defense mechanism.
How did you manage to preserve the memory core?
My people created the Geth. If you're quick,
There we go.
careful, and lucky, small caches of data can sometimes be saved.
This is cool.
Most of the core was wiped clean, but I salvaged something from its audio banks.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
She got audio of him being a villain.
That's Saren's voice. This proves he was involved in the attack.
Saren won't get out of this one.
Wait, there's more. Saren wasn't working alone.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
I don't recognize that other voice, the one talking about Reapers.
Are they some kind of new alien species?
According to the memory core, the Reapers were a hyper-advanced machine race that existed 50,000 years ago. The Reapers hunted the Protheans to total extinction, and then they vanished. At least, that's what the Geth believe.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
Udina's such a Republican, I swear. My God.
All my
Division on
homies
Eden
hate
Prime.
Udina. Udina is the
I
second
understand
worst
it now.
character in all of Mass
I saw the
Effect.
Protheans being
true.
wiped out by the Reapers.
Who's the worst then?
The Geth
Ashley?
revere the
No, you
Reapers
gotta
as
wait
God.
till 3.
The
You gotta wait till
three.
Kai Lang shows
There's a guy named
up.
Kai Lang that
knows
we've
how to
joked
bring the
recently
Reapers back.
Jared would love.
The Council is just going to love
Goodbye,
this.
Brian. We
Hi,
love you.
Brian.
The Reapers are a threat to every species in Citadel space. We have to tell them.
No matter what they think about the rest of this, those audio files prove Saren's a traitor.
Amen.
The captain's right. We need to present this to the Council right away.
What about her? The Quarian?
My name is Tali.
I like that.
You saw me in the alley, Commander. You know what I can do. Let me come with you.
I'll take all the help I can get.
Thanks. You won't regret this.
Anderson and I will go ahead to get things ready with the Council. Take a few minutes to collect yourself.
It's
and
weird,
meet us in the
Michael,
tower.
seeing Tali's Mass Effect 1 design when
because it does change so much for 2. Like the arm especially.
Her arm, she has a smoother. It doesn't like come out. Her her headdress, her I don't know what to call it.
I mean, her whole armor is just like thinner. I don't know.
Yeah, they did a good job of aging her up. Because 2 is what, 2 years later?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so with that being said, a lot of these characters do stay a part of the saga.
Yes,
Like,
even if they're not like, not everyone in this game will be with you constantly in 2, but you'll see everyone.
Oh, that's
almost everyone.
But some characters have the potential to die and stay dead in future games. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Commander Shepard. Could you spare a moment of your time?
Oh boy.
Commander Shepard, my name is Samesh Bhatia. Forgive the intrusion, but I have nowhere else to turn.
A lot of people want my help these days. What makes you special?
Vince
My wife
McMahon.
is a Marine.
Vince.
She was in the 212 on Eden Prime.
This man's about to ask you about his
My wife's
fucking
body be
dead
returned to me
wife,
for
and you're giving him
cremation,
shit.
But the military has refused my request.
Why did they refuse your request? There's got to be some reason.
I don't know. All I know is that they have declared it impossible for my wife to be returned to me.
I had to fuss at the dog.
There's no reason for your wife's body to be held like this.
Reason?
Just wait here.
The man in charge of my case is Mr. Bosker. When I last saw him, he was in the expensive bar over there. Thank you for your time.
This is a side quest, essentially, right?
I just want to give my wife a proper
There's a lot
funeral.
of side quests on the Citadel that you can pick up and just do whenever. Like you got one, I think, last time about the
Welcome
Asari
to Presidium
consort.
Tourism Terminal 1. There are many points of interest here, including the Citadel embassies and CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avena.
I want to go to the
Please
embassy.
enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
Well,
Right?
technically, you're at the embassy. You want to go to the
Oh.
council,
Council, that's it.
which I believe is the Citadel Tower.
I think. Let me go tell Obi to stop barking. Give me 2 seconds.
Quick, let's give Scotty's Mass Effect predictions while he's not here to do it. Scotty will 100% say Saren did nothing wrong by the end of this game.
And he's going to choose synthesis, for those of you that know what that means.
Yes. But he will hate Kai Lang, and that's good.
Because he at least understands basic things.
Because he's not a new Goblin stan.
God, he really... You should tweet that, Michael, that Kai Lang is the new Goblin of the Mass Effect. Mass Effect universe.
Okay, sorry about that. Okay.
Move on. It's just standing there.
Is it dead? Or is he sleeping?
That thing? He's just chilling.
What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind.
That's a Solarian. There's one on the council.
What the
fuck? Yes, is there something you want?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the keepers.
Don't lie to me. I can smell your fear a mile away.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
We're just talking. Is there something wrong with that?
No.
Vince.
I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the keepers.
You gotta fight me to prove that you're a real worthy Solarian.
Tune into Bombadcast next week, where we will just watch Vince McMahon clips for 2 hours.
I don't really think my scanning disturbs.
And I hope we don't get copyright
The
claimed.
authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I could help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Commander Shepard with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device.
This is arguably the worst side quest in this game.
Oh, it just sounds interesting because the keeper seems sick.
But it's one that you could just do at your leisure throughout the whole game.
True.
Yes.
You see,
But
one
it's
of those
always annoying
homies,
when you
you
hit
just scan
19 out of the 20, and you're like, "Where's
Yeah.
that last one?"
So, you just scan them, and then you give them the data at the end. So that guy you were talking to, I'll give you a quick little history lesson, and then Rex will give you his.
The
personal
council's
perspective
behind you,
on it as it
Scotty.
goes.
Oh, behind me. Sorry. Yeah.
So that skinny little alien is a Solarian, right? The Solarians, a long time ago, there was a war called the Rachni Wars. Not as long ago as some of the stuff you're hearing.
Yeah.
Not 50,000 years, but
it was a couple thousand.
It was a couple thousand. Yeah, it was a long time ago, but enough to still have like some influence over what's going on now. It's kind of like Old Republic compared to prequel era, like a few thousand. And the Rachni were these giant insectoid creatures that had a queen and could still think and were very dangerous, and they were just mopping up worlds and destroying things. And the Solarians used the Krogan, Rex's species, because they're big brutes.
Okay.
Well, the Krogans, their world was destroyed by nuclear holocaust, and so the
Yes.
Solarians, if I'm not
Yes.
mistaken, basically gave them interstellar travel, and then
Yes,
like
you're
quickly
right.
got them to.
So the
be their
Krogans,
foot
the
soldiers.
Krogans basically developed nukes, and being a warring species and a combat culture species, kind of fucked their own planet, just out of conquering habits.
Yeah.
And so Michael's right. They came in and were like, "Hey, here's space travel. Could you mop up these Rachni?" Which they did, but then the Solarians were like, "These guys are kind of, we don't like how powerful they are now."
Well, yeah, because then the Krogans started wanting to expand more, and then they had like a crazy high birth rate, and so the Solarians kind of panicked.
Yeah. And so the Solarians went full prejudiced and racist. Oh, look at M's comment. Before you talk to Anderson, look at M's comment.
Which one? Just finished listening to Behind the Bastards series about Vince McMahon.
Didn't Jared just listen to that?
Jared just listened to that too, Em. You have to talk to Jared.
Oh, God,
The
yeah.
stories about Vince are insane.
Yeah,
We'll talk
but
about
he's a
that
piece
some
of
other time.
shit.
But so the Solarians went full racist, horrible,
Udina's presenting the Quarians'
misogynist,
evidence to the council.
everything, and their scientific hubris decided we're not grateful for what the Krogan did for us. And even though we're the ones that gave them space travel, we are now going to
And
drop
one
on
step
them
closer to
a
the
scientific
return of the
plague
Reapers.
called the genophage, which is
Which
what made
Rex
them,
will tell you
There it
about.
is.
Yeah, which is what made
This
them almost
evidence
infertile.
is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his
Yeah,
Spectre
Solarians
status,
just decided
and all
eugenics
efforts will be
was
made to bring him in to answer for
move.
his crimes.
Solarians
I
did a
recognize the other
eugenics.
voice, the one speaking
Jesus.
of Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
Who's she?
Matriarchs are powerful Asari who have entered the final stage of their lives. Revered for their wisdom and experience, they serve as guides and mentors to my people. Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for it. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible. It has to be. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence? If they were real, we'd have found something.
I tried to warn you about Saren, and you refused to face the truth.
That's right.
Don't make the same mistake
Bitch.
again.
This is different. You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander. A convenient lie to cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is using to bend the Geth to his will.
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization. If Saren finds the conduit, it will happen again.
There we go.
Saren is a rogue agent on the run for his life.
As
He
much
no
as I
longer has
love
the
this
rights or
game,
resources of a Spectre.
I do think
The Council has
Shepard
stripped him of his position.
jumps headfirst into
That
the whole
is not
believing the
good enough.
Reapers thing
You know
a
he's
little
hiding
too
somewhere
quickly.
in the Traverse. Send your
Yeah.
fleet in.
A fleet cannot track down one man.
A Citadel fleet could secure the entire region, keep the Geth from attacking any more of our colonies.
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation over a few dozen human colonies.
Every time humanity asks for help, you ignore us.
Shepard's right. I'm sick of this council and its anti-human bull...
Ambassador, there is another solution.
Whoa.
A way to stop Saren that does not require fleets or armies.
No, it's too soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the Spectres.
It was a Turian Spectre who betrayed this council, and it was a human who exposed him. I've earned this.
Got your ass.
We gotta push me for SummerSlam.
There you go. They're about to give you basically... The
voting?
Spectres have complete
Commander
authority.
Shepard, step forward.
Here we go. Oh, I'm so excited. We're gonna castrate you.
It seems like a weird choice, but sure.
Here we go.
It is the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance Branch of the Citadel.
Bombad.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle, those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
I'm honored, Counselor.
We're sending you into the Traverse after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
Any idea where to find him?
We will forward any relevant files to Ambassador Udina.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
Bombad. That was sick.
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a ship, a crew, supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training now. You should go down to the CSEC Academy and speak to the Spectre Requisitions Officer.
Anderson, come with me. I'll need your help to set all this up.
Wow, I did it, y'all. I got a digital trophy, an NFT.
Nice. NFT. Achievements are NFTs. I never thought of it that way.
Bastard didn't even thank you.
What do you expect from a politician? Come on.
Right behind you, Shepard.
1 second you're like, I'm honored, Counselor. The next you're like, these goddamn politicians.
Alrighty. So I need to go to the CSEC.
Well, actually, you don't have to. You might actually have to go to CSEC just to get to the Normandy, but basically you just got access to an additional shop. That's it.
Oh, okay. I want to go talk to Seth Green again.
He's on your ship.
That's right.
He's going to be your pilot for the whole trilogy.
That's beautiful. Okay.
Yeah, that elevator up will take you to the Normandy.
That's what I thought.
In other news,
music's good.
Exogeny Corp is still denying reports
So yeah,
that
now
one of
you
their
got
survey machines has gone missing in
to
the
experience
Hades
a bit
gamma
more of
cluster.
the Citadel.
When
What are your
asked
thoughts on all
communication with
the
survey
alien
team was suddenly
species?
cut off
I
last
like
week.
the aliens
Company
a
officials
lot.
refused to
I
comment.
like that it feels a little bit different than Star Wars. I don't know. It has a, or Star Trek even. I like that everyone kind of speaks basic here. I don't know. There hasn't been any like translator moments, which I like, but you know.
There is an offhanded reference to a character like having like a translator device in the second game.
Yeah.
So it's just implied that everyone's got like a translator on their person that's just constantly active.
Okay. No, I like the look of this game a lot. I like the lore more than I thought I would. I like how it's built. I don't know. It's
That's your
built
ship.
Look
different.
at that. That's a cool.
The Normandy SR-1.
It's kind of like a Halo thing going on. I like this. Halo came first, then this game. Yeah.
Yeah.
2007.
Because Halo was 2001, I think.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the
wow.
Normandy. The ship is yours now.
Interesting.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
I'll take good care of her, sir.
I know you will, Commander.
I want the truth. Why are you stepping down, sir?
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
Come clean with me, Captain.
And with the Normandy love in the
I was in your
comments.
shoes
I love
20
the
years ago,
Normandy.
Shepard.
The
They were
Normandy's a
considering
great
me for the
ship.
Spectres.
Easily a top
What happened?
3
I
sci-fi
failed.
ship for me.
Really?
I couldn't make the cut.
Wow.
It's not something I'm proud of.
Particularly the Normandy SR2.
For now, all you need to
Which
know
comes
is
in the second
I was
game.
sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me.
Oh, wow.
I had my shot. It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
I won't let you down.
That pass between Shepard
Saren's
and
gone.
Anderson
Don't even
and
try to find
Saren is explored more in
We
the
know what's
novels.
after.
Oh, is it really?
The conduit.
Mm-hmm.
He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharos system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
The Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even exist.
Well, you're dumb.
But if they do exist, the conduit's the key
But
to
like
bringing
it's
them back.
kind of reasonable.
Stop Saren from getting the conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
I'll stop him.
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
It's your decision, Commander.
It's your decision.
You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
I'll take care of Saren.
Humans
You
are
take care of
fucking
the political
dumb
fallout.
for putting Udina
Exactly
like
the
as their
answer I was looking
fucking
for, Shepard.
voice.
Remember,
in
you
this
were
universe.
a human long before you were a Spectre.
So this guy is like
I have a meeting to get to. Captain
the
Anderson can
president
answer
of
any
our
questions
race.
you might have.
He's our ambassador.
He's our
to the
ambassador,
council.
yeah.
Wow. Jesus.
So as we try to grow in galactic politics, he's the one that does all the wheeling and dealing.
Interesting.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Good times. Something else they got rid of for 2 and 3.
Yep.
Here you go.
What happened to Captain Anderson?
There he is!
Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Saren's out there somewhere, and we're gonna find him.
Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
This is Commander Shepard speaking. We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy. For too long, our species has stood apart from the others.
There we go.
Now it's time for us to step up and do our part for the rest of the galaxy. Time to show them what humans are made of. This began with an attack on a human settlement in the Traverse. But we know Saren won't stop there. His Geth armies aren't going to stay on the far fringes of Citadel space. Our enemy knows we're coming. When we go into the Traverse, Saren's followers will be waiting for us. But we'll be ready for them, too. Humanity needs to do this. Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space. Saren must be stopped. And I promise you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
I'm the captain now.
So
The
it's
captain gave
funny.
up everything so I could have this chance.
I could have done
can't
like
fail.
the whole douchebaggy speech,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Would it have changed the outcome of like the morale on the?
You would have gotten more points toward Renegade.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes it is more flavor than like actual impact, but there are definite times where it does affect So, Scotty, before you pick where you want to go,
Yeah.
if you want, you can go into the lower levels of your ship
Oh,
and
yeah.
speak to every single member of your squad and learn more about them and their people.
Yeah.
Learn
You
a
could
billion things.
between every major story chapter,
You'll
you can
unlock
just,
more
yeah,
conversation
walk
options.
around, hang out,
Because you'll hit a
talk to
wall
people.
with them eventually.
Yeah.
And then once the story progresses, that wall moves again.
Incredible. This game, okay, I can see why you two love this game. You are two of the most story, person-driven people I know in terms of what you digest and like in Star Wars. For example, and I'm going to pull it up again one more time. Mike Jayro has written like 5 or 6, short story projects, and it's all about character. It is just
Mikey
all about
shit.
interaction. Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm. You
Alden-
can check out all my Star Wars fan fiction revolving around original characters. Heart of the Jedi. It's a whole saga.
It's amazing. And Alden, you're a lot of your focus and what you take away from Star Wars really does boil down to the characters and the things that make up the characters and the lore as well. But I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, that's what's interesting to me first and foremost is I don't see I'm not a person who is like, oh, I don't like that because it's this genre.
Yeah.
I want to know what the character's damage is and what it is, and I can like pretty much anything. And then I also just love like Michael does as well, rich in-world histories and things like that, like Tolkien
And meaningful history, because it's one thing you can have like an endless list of lore, but if it doesn't connect with you, it doesn't matter. This universe connects with you so much, because you get so invested in the characters and how these histories affect them.
Yeah. I can see why you both love this game. Wholeheartedly, I can just see
Thanks
why.
for bringing me on board, Commander. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with a Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way.
Garrus is the cop
CSEC
that slowly
very
becomes a
biased.
cab.
Bureaucrats are always on your back.
For the most part, the rules are there for a reason.
Maybe. But sometimes it feels like the rules are only there to stop me from doing my work.
Garrus is on
If I'm
like a
trying to take
weird
down a suspect,
line
it
between
shouldn't matter
a
how I
cab
do it
and
as
just
long
being
as I
a
do
corrupt
it.
cop, though.
But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC. Either way, I plan to make the most of this. And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
As long as you do your job well, you're free to go about your business as you see fit.
Thank you, Commander.
That was cool. I like that interaction.
Commander?
Alden, I almost asked
You have a
because
few minutes to
we
talk
have
one-on-one.
Vince McMahon Shepard. I almost asked
I'm
which
sorry,
squad
Commander.
mate would be
I
the
need to
best
get my
wrestler,
deals
but the
squared
obvious answer is Rex.
Oh yeah, Rex will be world heavyweight champion immediately.
Rex would be the Hogan. He would hold the belt for years.
Oh, I was gonna say Rex
You have a
would
few
be
minutes
like
to
the
talk
tribal
one-on-one.
chief.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duties squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Kinda wish you'd got there sooner, Commander.
Oh, what the
No
fuck?
offense, I appreciate the
We
rescue.
were on our
I
way.
just wish...
They died, you lived.
M's right.
That
Garrus is
happens
okay
in this
because he
job.
went rogue.
Yes, Commander.
And he
Believe me,
continues
I
to go
understand
more
that.
rogue as the
If I had
trilogy
been more alert,
goes
we wouldn't have been cut down.
on.
The answer seems plain enough to me. Be more alert.
There's also sex
Aye,
lore.
Commander.
Not
make
as
sure it
much in
doesn't
one,
happen
but in two,
Dismissed, Chief.
you get some funny things like if
Sir.
you are what they call femme shep, the female shepherd option,
Yeah.
you can romance Garrus in the second one, and there's talk about like lubricants and stuff that would like make it like easier to.
And how you shouldn't ingest.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Okay, this is the gun updates.
Yeah, so these are this is a gun store. If you want to see the stuff you've picked up, go to the lockers.
Sell. Okay. And I can.
You got to
buy
go
this
way
stuff.
down to get to the things you can afford.
That's
that's it.
I'd get a Metagel upgrade.
Okay.
Always get that. You don't have to worry about it in the second game as much, but in one, I always try to keep on them. So go to the other side of this room.
This one over here.
Yeah, Rex.
By Rex. There's lockers over there. That's where you can. Talk to him and then go to the lockers.
What can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
Love this man. Love him.
There's no story.
This is what it's like to talk to Connor.
Go ask the quarry.
There's no story.
There's
Go
no-
ask the Quarian.
I just like Barbie.
Fuck off.
You Krogan live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Centuries.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out
Oh.
our entire race. That was fun.
They tried the same with us, but we fought them off.
It's not the same.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth?
Whoa.
And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
Sorry, Rex. I wasn't trying to get you upset.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago.
Huh.
The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far.
Damn.
Every Krogan is infected. Every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist? You ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the genophage or
Yeah,
fight for
the Krogan
credit?
scientist is like a very rare thing. It's just not their species specialty. It's not their interest. There's like
They're a
one-
warrior culture.
Yeah.
Nobody can.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Interesting.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're
There we go.
warriors.
Okay.
We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
So long, Rex.
All right.
You talk to him more later. So yeah, so like Rex is on that character arc of I don't want to say he's like Simba or anything like that. He's not like a king or anything, but like Rex is not letting on how respected he really is, but he's so jaded.
So you're
by
actually
the
equipping
infighting.
Tally's stuff right now.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, so he's so jaded by everything that's going on that he's like, look, we can't even breed. My people are idiots. I'll just be a mercenary and just fight till I die. But he's older. He's like a veteran character. He's been around, and he could be more.
Yeah. He's just very jaded with the current state of his people, which is such a unique perspective to kind of take, because you've got Tally, who's very much, youthful and fresh on her views of her people.
Yeah.
Garrus doesn't really talk a lot about Turian stuff until later games, but having Rex be very jaded toward his.
Hold on a second. I'm sorry, Michael. Where is your own locker?
It is upstairs, I believe. I think it's
Oh, that's right.
actually.
That's right.
Well, you could always change your equipment from the pause menu, but
Oh yeah, but their equipment you have to do in their lockers. That's right. Yeah. So yeah, continue, Michael. Sorry.
no. That was basically the extent of it. But
Yeah, and like he said, the Solarians created the genophage once they got the Krogans to do their dirty work in the Arachni War, and then got scared of them. And then once they couldn't breed anymore, the Turians, who have always been the military might, that's Garrus' species, they came in and started mopping up Krogans.
Interesting.
Oh, did you already go up, Scotty?
Yes, why?
Okay, Tally is also.
Oh, Tally's down there, yeah.
Oh, damn it. It's okay.
It's okay.
I'm just gonna do the map.
Yeah. So if you pop out here, and then hang back around.
So you were given 3 missions. You can technically do them in any order.
Okay.
But there is an order I would recommend doing them in.
Let's do the first one. Which ones would you recommend?
I would recommend recruiting Liara to Sony first, just so that you get a fully rounded party member, and it's less of a story mission, really.
And
dude, I fucking love the map music so much.
This music is amazing.
So
and she was on which planet? Pharaohs?
So she is in. You gotta go to Liara's dig site.
Okay.
You're not 100% sure where it is right now, but we can help you.
I can just tell you where it is. I'm literally looking it up right
that's
now
true.
because I always forget.
Before you do this, and then before you get off the ship, we'll talk to Dr. Chakwas because you got a Chakwas.
Yes.
Stand in the comments. Is it in Sparta? I can't remember.
It is.
The planet is Therum. I just can't remember which cluster it's in.
It's Artemis Tau cluster. Is there one just called Artemis Tau?
Your Artemis Tau is the system.
Oh.
But we're trying now. We have to pick which cluster.
It's in the Knossos.
Knossos. There you go. Yeah. Thank you, Eli. We just gave Eli this advice.
This music is great.
Here we go, baby.
Yeah, because Mass Effect 1 tried to do a lot of like exploration stuff and really emphasize that. But if you're like me, you kind of just don't really care, and so just looking up where Liara is not a big deal.
2 does way more. Again, less planets to explore, but will indicate like something cool's happening here. Like go over there. So here, now you want to find the planet Therum. There you go.
Damn, those are all explorable planets. Everything that just went by?
Not all of them are explorable,
Okay.
but almost all of them have like entries, and you can read about them.
Oh, that's cool as shit.
Because some of them are gas giants, so it's like you couldn't land anyway. So
Yeah.
But you get lots of cool lore, like the Leviathan gets dropped in the lore of one of these worlds, and then that becomes a huge story thing in one of the DLCs for 3.
Dude, my man with the Rex Tally, man, he gets it.
Yep, that is my crew for 90% of the missions in this game.
Oh, I forgot that it drops you and you don't land in that exit. We'll talk to Chakwas later, Em.
Okay.
We like Chakwas. Chakwas is the doctor. She's with you throughout the trilogy.
Oh, I'm driving a tank.
Yeah, so
Commander,
you
I'm
drive
picking up
this
some
thing
strange
to
readings.
find her archaeological
Really strange,
dig.
like off the damn charts.
So
It looks like it's coming
also,
from an underground complex
this
a
is
few
one
clicks away
thing
from the
that was
drop zone.
improved in the Legendary Edition, because in the original, this thing controlled like ass, and it's
driving this thing was a pain in the ass.
It still isn't amazing, but you can probably find clips very easily of a lot of the goofy physics with that
The
thing in the
glitches and shit.
original.
This was such a joked about and made fun of aspect that they ditched this tank entirely for the second one, replace it with a hover tank, and have the characters make fun of this one.
No way.
Like if you drove over a pebble in the original game, you would do like a 360 backflip sometimes. Like it was absurd.
It doesn't matter what planet you're on; it's constantly 0G, no handling whatsoever. It's called the
It's
Mako.
kind of clunky now.
So you are going. Where the?
You're just kind of going down the path.
Yeah, just sort of just go.
It's pretty linear, all things.
Yeah,
considered.
just like if it feels like you're going forward, go forward. You're not gonna get lost on a story planet. Generally. Although Novaria can be a little bit annoying, but we'll get there when we get there. The Mines of Moria.
Oh, there it is.
You can't quite Skyrim up the mountain there.
This is wild physics. You're not joking.
Sam, you're totally right.
That is 100%. This, I have never seen somebody, no matter how steady your hand is, actually drive this thing to any level of success.
Oh shit!
Uh-oh.
That's a Geth dropship, baby.
So now you start firing that cannon. Same mechanics as shooting a rifle.
The right bumper also has a big boomer.
Oh. Oh.
You could also yeet them with the bad physics, which is very fun.
But you're also vulnerable, so.
Yeah, this thing does not have great shields, so you definitely want to stay on.
I like to fight from a distance with the Mako.
I bet.
It makes you appreciate the Hammerhead too so much.
And even then, the Hammerhead sucks.
The Hammerhead has terrible shields and health.
And then also a terrible DLC dedicated to it.
Oh my god, that's right, the scanning.
Yeah, Firewalker is ass.
Firewalker's only worth doing for the loot.
No, even then. You gotta do so many shitty missions with the Hammerhead.
Only a fool punches a knapsack in the mouth. We should sneak around and pull its tail.
So basically what Rex is recommending is that you could theoretically get out when you're closer to up there. And,
okay.
Wait, is he saying get out or is he saying drive around? I can't remember. Because there are sometimes you get out of the vehicle and like do shit.
I think this is one where you can drive around though. I think there's a path to your right.
Yeah, hang right. No need to assault this gate.
I mean, hang right.
I think it's further
To your
back.
right.
This is handling so bad.
Scotty, you have no idea how much better this is than what you get in the original.
Like over here?
No.
No, there's
But
a
since
path
you're here,
kind of behind you.
Since you're here, I mean, you don't have to listen to Rex. It's just a recommendation.
Just kill this thing.
You can just fire at that. Don't forget your bumper fires a big rocket, just in case you're ever in a jam.
Oh, there's a boost too. Oh Jesus.
Yeah, so go back kind of the way you just came from. And there's a path to the left.
See that? See that shit right there?
Yeah.
There you go.
I
Dude,
didn't like
fucking hate
in
the
all of
Makos
my
for
thoughts
that.
of like, oh, the things Scotty will encounter playing Mass Effect. I never once thought of Scotty and the Mako.
Yeah,
and it's
I
bringing me
think
so
I
much joy.
mentally blocked the Mako out of my life.
Most people try to. I gotta find some goofy videos of the Mako to send to you, Scotty, because this thing was so much worse than the original.
There are Mako memes too, which are just priceless.
This is wild.
Hey, leveled up. That canister that kind of has orange on it will explode.
Okay.
So you keep your eye out for that. That goes for all 3 games. There's always something to shoot that'll explode, or not always, but most of the time.
Oh, okay. I can do a zoom.
Yeah.
Can I just get out willingly, or?
Yeah, if you hit circle.
Oh, I had no idea. Okay.
Yeah, and so there's a couple areas I think here where you have to like go inside to get some of the gates lowered.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm looking up goofy videos of the Mako to send to Scotty.
I love that. Now, Michael, you're a speedrun kind of guy. For those who don't know, Michael sends me speedrun videos maybe like once every 2 weeks. Has someone speedran this? Like,
I want to say I actually watched a video about this like 6 months ago. I don't remember much about the speed run, but
You would
there are
have to
some
never
goofy
have a personal
glitches.
relationship with a crew member, never do a romance.
Oh, it's goofy and glitchy. I'm sure, like most speed runs.
My guy's floating. Jesus. So it's not like the the
Ooh,
phone
you got better armor. Thank God. Hit pause.
Yeah.
You can equip it now. Go to equipment.
Okay.
You can finally change your look and get a better armor.
Oh, armor piercing rounds. Where's the armor? Oh, there it is.
So go to your
left.
Oh, yeah. Pistol, shotgun, assault. There you go. Armor. Now you won't be able to wear all of it because of your class.
Yeah. So you can only wear light armor because of
Vanguards are only light.
Yeah.
Oh, that's stupid. Okay, that's just a one thing. All right.
Yeah,
Sorry.
the armor
I got
types
your-
don't come back in later games.
Yeah, in 2 and 3, you individual armor pieces have stats, and you could put together an armor that looks cool, give it a paint job, that type of stuff.
That's awesome. So he can look different.
Yeah. Right now you're wearing your standard Alliance military M7 armor.
Yeah.
You'll find some armors with like stupid ass paint jobs, like yellow and gray, shit that looks dumb, or all like pink and white, which like is I think it's called Phoenix.
Yep. Also, in the original Mass Effect, if you would try and sprint outside of combat, it wouldn't actually change your speed at all. The camera would just push forward and make you think you were going faster, though.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, shit! That bitch just threw up a shield. Now, Tali is a tech-focused person. She has tech powers. Rex is combat and biotics.
Okay. And how do I
Just
heal
like you.
myself?
You're
Oh, no.
combat and biotics.
How do I heal myself? Is there a button or no?
Triangle.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
And it uses up your metagel, which is a limited resource, so just be wary of that.
Okey-doke, so I can get back in my little warthog.
Get
I
back
think
to this piece of
forward is the way to go here, because I think that last gate was the one you were just trying to get through a minute ago.
So this one?
Yeah. I think. Oh no, maybe other way. Sorry, I lied.
That's what I thought.
Oh, yeah.
This is the strangest vehicle. Oh.
What is your guys' favorite non-spaceship vehicle in a major franchise?
Dude, I keep saying the Warthog jokingly. The Warthog and Halo.
But it is the Warthog.
And that's
Yeah.
that vehicle handles amazing.
It's pretty iconic. It also kind of handles like ass, but
yeah,
kind of intentionally so. Like everything in Halo is kind of loosey-goosey with its technology.
That's a great question, though, Alden.
I really like the what's the name of the Clone Wars Republic tank?
I know what you're talking about.
Is that ATTE?
Yes.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Okay,
I like
I was
those.
thinking of the OG Battlefront, that little like
Right.
cover tank.
Right. Yeah. I'm also. I mean, that also opens up Star Wars speeders, which is a whole.
I was
conversation.
literally going to say speeder bikes.
I like the XJ. Is it XJX?
Scotty,
XJ6.
come on. The answer was right there.
Pod racer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
XJ6, the one that Anakin steals, the yellow, the American graffiti. I've always loved that.
I hate it when he does that.
Do you think Anakin ever returned that speeder after he stole it?
I guess he had to.
Well, he should have, but he probably didn't.
Well, he crashed it.
Oh,
him
he did
and
crash
Zam
it.
both crashed.
Outside the bar, you're right.
Did someone ever end up paying for that?
The Jedi. I think the Jedi have. I forget which book it is, but I think one of the books establishes the Jedi have like an allowance. But maybe they just docked Anakin's food money. For the next
I
couple
want to
of
say it was
movies.
one of the recent High Republic books that did that, because that sounds familiar. It might have been Convergence.
Yeah, maybe.
Now, that guy's big.
Yeah, that's a Geth Colossus. Those things are a pain in the ass when you have to fight them on foot.
Oh, I couldn't even imagine. Ooh, he's like struggling over here. Bye-bye. I also, as a kid, loved the tank from Star Fox 64.
Dude.
That's
okay.
That
with
multiplayer is
Barbie in theaters and Mario having been a hit this year, where the fuck is my Star Fox? Do it pulpy, like give it an opening crawl.
Oh my god.
A great score, like
I'm telling you, if Zelda does well whenever they make the eventual Zelda movie, I think all bets are off for us.
they'll get there. Do you think Donkey Kong will get a spin-off?
Yeah, Donkey Kong. I think it's
Mario
actually
movie?
been announced. If I'm not mistaken.
Well, he already got his own animated TV show, so.
Oh my
Did he?
god.
Have
Don't
you never
even
seen
do
clips
this.
of that?
Don't even
Are
do
you-
this right now. No,
are you
it's
lying?
from the 90s, and
Oh,
it's
okay.
the Crystal Banana.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like it is next level.
It's old school CG animation.
Does it have Diddy and all
Oh
the other
yeah,
ones?
it's got Diddy, Dixie, it's got everybody.
What's the old Kong?
Oh, Cranky.
Fuck that guy. Cranky Kong makes me all
Dude, you know the lore, but hold on, I gotta pause this. The lore behind that is insane. Do
By
you know
Cranky?
this? Cranky is Donkey from the original arcade cabinet version of
where
Donkey
he
Kong.
throws barrels at Mario?
Yes, and so him and Mario are mortal enemies. That's the kind of the bit. And
So
then
so Cranky is what they call him, but his name's Donkey as well.
yes, Donkey
so
Kong Jr. in those games is Donkey Kong.
Oh, I love that.
In
That's awesome.
Country. So Country Rare rewrote all the Donkey Kong lore because Nintendo literally in 1991 was like, we don't give a shit about Donkey Kong anymore.
Because they just didn't feel like explaining. They didn't want to give him a redemption arc, so they were like, it's not the same guy.
So Rare, which is a very different thing for Nintendo now, Rare wrote all the lore for Donkey Kong. Whereas, Game Freak, who owns Pokemon, writes the lore for Pokemon. It's very strange of who gets
That's so
the
funny
rights
because
to
I
what.
always wondered. You just answered a question I've had my whole life, but one that I was not ever.
Yeah.
I never looked up. Like, I always wonder, like, oh, Donkey Kong tried to kill Mario and Mario's girlfriend.
Uh-huh.
Why are they just buddies?
Paulina. Yep.
That's so funny.
Isn't that wild?
Is Diddy Kong his son or like his little brother?
Friend. This is buddy.
Oh, they're
It's
just
a
buddies.
child he kidnapped from a grocery store parking lot.
Christ.
Okay, that's nice.
So this is the point where you have to get out on
Okay,
foot.
that makes sense. God, this game is pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. I can see how people got fascinated with it. I don't know, like if I like Star Wars at this point, let's be real, Clone Wars hadn't even came out yet. So like this was probably a pretty big space
It was
for
huge.
Star Wars.
And
fans
for gaming sci-fi, like there haven't been to this point
Yeah.
any like major sci-fi epics told. in
And
video
you keep in
games,
mind,
not tied
if
to a
you
franchise.
grew up loving Star Wars, you probably played Knights of the Old Republic. So this was, the KOTOR people are making an original sci-fi universe? Because there's other shades of KOTOR still here. 3 members in your party, conversation choices, like this had a lot of those staples. And it was them doing like, an original universe that had as much lore as Wars or Trek or anything like that. It was kind of impressive. Because Halo was there, but Halo was an action franchise. Like you didn't
you didn't
have a personal relationship with your.
I don't even
master
think
character.
Dead Space was out at the time.
No, I think that was a little bit later.
That's so weird with Halo too, because Halo was a lot more action heavy.
Mhm.
And like
And most of its lore is in like its instruction manual, which is so weird to think about. But like,
yeah,
I kind of miss that. I miss the days of having really in-depth instruction manuals.
Isn't that weird? Now that's like not even possible.
Fuck you, Eli.
What did he say? Getting sniped. Ooh, shit. Can my party die? I forget.
They can get knocked down.
Yeah,
they won't die.
Never,
like
they'll never be dead. If a Mass Effect character dies, it's in a story event. It's not in combat. So Rex, you can use your throw. She has sabotage. But you want to get closer to do your throw.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, damn.
Sabotage them. There you go.
God.
Now,
I
how
love
did
this game.
y'all stumble upon this series? I didn't even ask that last time we played it. Did y'all like just see like early YouTube stuff on it, or like how did that?
For me, it was my uncle, my mom's youngest brother, was a big gamer, and he was playing it, and I saw him playing it one day when I was hanging out with him, because he would like let me watch games that were like more for adults and stuff, because like this game has sex scenes and things like that, so it's like, so he asked my mom if it was okay that I saw him play it. My mom didn't give a fuck. My mom never censored what I watched or played or anything. And then my mom, I think it was like I got like straight A's on my report card. My mom said she'd buy me a video game, and I asked her to buy me this one. And the GameStop cashier was like,
I remember this story.
he's like, ma'am, just so you know, it is possible in gameplay to do certain things that would unlock a sexual scene. My mom was like, I don't care. Just bring it up. She just immediately shut him down.
I don't remember how I got it. I think my attention got turned to Mass Effect in the first place because when 3 came out, it was a big controversy because a lot of people did not like the ending, with good reason at first. There was some issues with it. It wasn't as detailed as people would have liked, and they added some stuff to it later to flesh it out a bit, but ironically, that got my attention on the series, and I was like, I guess I could try that out. And at the time, 1 wasn't out on the PS3. It was only 2 and 3, so I started with 2. And eventually played 3, and then eventually came back to 1.
What is that?
That's a Geth Gecko.
Jesus Christ. Oh, hell.
Yeah,
Michael.
people also didn't like the gay stuff in 3, but those people's opinions don't matter. Fuck them.
Here we go. Now I gotta fight this rat bastard. Do I shoot it in the eye?
Well, you might want to take out some of the smaller enemies first.
Okay.
Because they will run up on you. And there's
Gecko!
there's those jumpy boys who... one tactic I would recommend for taking them out, Scotty, is when they jump around, you can hold down the right bumper to pull up the weapon wheel, and that gives you time to aim, because you can move the camera and shit still,
That's
too.
brilliant. So if I wanted to, if I undid
And
it-
hit him with some powers too.
Oh, that's right. I'm out. Did I get him? Oh, this is pretty chaotic. I like this.
Ooh, this track.
And this...
Ooh, I love this.
Yeah, maybe don't fire from the hip with the sniper
No,
rifle.
you're right.
I don't want a backseat game yet, but...
No, you can't. I've never played
Right
it
now,
before.
for this whole section, I would go assault rifle or pistol.
Okay.
Because you don't want to, like Michael said, you don't want to fire from the hip with a sniper. You don't have time to properly snipe.
Yeah.
This guy jumping. But you also don't want a shotgun because you're not close enough to him.
Hell yeah, M. That's a great way to get started. Like, 2 is really a pretty good introduction.
Yeah. 2,
Because especially
like,
at the
yeah.
time, 1 had not been the best gameplay-wise, so...
There you go. Hit that bitch with a throw. There you go. Cool. Hey, nice.
Hey, nice.
Wow.
Ooh, shit.
Mid-angel deployed.
The one thing about this, gameplay-wise, when you see an enemy and you see like they have the red health bar,
Yeah.
but they also have a blue bar, that's shields. if they have a red bar and a purple bar, that's a barrier. That's based on biotic energy. So what you're going to want to do is use tech powers to get rid of shields, use biotic powers to get rid of barriers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So like you see a Geth, you know, hit him with sabotage.
Yeah.
Or an overload. I don't know if overload's in this game, but whatever. I don't remember.
I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick because I drank almost this entire thing of water and now I have to pee.
Good job, buddy.
Make sure you burp it.
Look at like how little water is left in this.
Wow. Okay, I've got all the small enemies down, I think.
Yeah, I think you're good.
So you think
So hit this guy with a couple powers, go assault rifle. You can get a little bit closer. Just make sure you take cover.
Okay.
You hit him with a warp if you want. I mean, actually,
Which one's warp? This is warp?
That one, yeah. You could do it. He's a shields-based person, so it's not going to do too much. You're going to want to hit him with Tally's sabotage power.
Oh, that's it. Not yet.
Her power, she's blocked. She's taking cover right now. There you go. You almost got it.
Can I force throw it?
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm almost down.
Yeah, typically whenever I fight this thing, I stay behind cover and snipe it from a distance.
There we go.
Got him.
Oh, and there's someone else. Right? Was that was
Yeah, there was someone shooting at you, I think.
Oh, there was? Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Got your ass.
Okay.
50 degrees hotter and I might start to feel uncomfortable. How are you mammals doing, Shepard?
How are you mammals doing?
So to the left, I believe, Scott.
Okay.
No, I forgot that Rex is not a... I mean, obviously he's reptilian.
Or
but,
behind
this
you.
is-
Sorry.
This is sci-fi. I forgot that Rex... that they lay eggs.
To your right?
Oh, that's what you're saying, Michael. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Up there.
Yeah, you're going literally into her dig site now.
Hey, Lamau.
Hey, Lamau.
Can I get an Lamau in the chat?
Rex has crazy posture. I agree, Eric. Here we go. I'm in her cavern. Dude, the music in this game is pretty damn good.
If you're gonna enter one Mass Effect 1 character's cavern, Liara is a pretty good one to get. But your options are pretty limited in one. You get a lot more romance options in the later games.
Is that a grenade? What is that?
That's a little drone that's shooting at you. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It might be one of your parties.
Yeah.
Oh, that would make sense. My father-in-law's listening to a very loud classic rock right now, and it's very funny. He's like, "You gotta listen to Triumph." I'm like, "Never heard of Triumph before." You gotta listen to, what was it when he said? Triumph.
Or like a Queensryche fan.
Oh no, it was great. It was Triumph and oh damn it, I can't think of the one's name. He said you gotta add him to your playlist. I'm like, yes sir, I can do that. Ah shit. Triumph and it's the brother, this is Wild Alt. It's the brother
after it was built
of Scorpion. Scorpion, the guy with the guitars for Scorpions. It's
Oh, okay,
his
yeah.
brother's band.
Well, that's cool.
Oh, it's so weird.
I saw Scorpions on their farewell tour. It was a great show.
But that was. Damn, that's awesome. Oh, I can't remember. Triumph was one band. The other band. Give me a second. I gotta recall it now. But we've been sitting there like since like 4:30. We watched Contagion, by the way. I haven't watched that
we've been
since
talking about
before
that.
COVID, and I watched it today. That movie, it's like unbelievably prophetic. I mean, it's the craziest thing in the world. Y'all have to rewatch it.
I've still never seen it. I've been meaning to watch it since it came out.
Dude, literally, I forgot. There is it's not ivermectin, but there is like a whole ivermectin-esque subplot that I completely forgot about. It's like insane how accurate this movie was. Let's see. Oh, the band was UFO. The band UFO.
Okay.
They're sick. Oh,
Timely.
here we go. Very timely. How do we feel about all that, by the way? Oh,
Weirdly enough, I'm like, I don't really care.
I care, but I also don't believe this particular whistleblower.
yeah. I'm in the same boat.
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Interesting.
Are you okay? What happened to you?
Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
We just need to figure some way past this energy field.
It's a Prothean barrier curtain. I knew it would keep me safe from the Geth. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
Any suggestions on how we can help?
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Alrighty. So you can't go around. You go down? Yeah, you can go down. Do that. Oh, here we go. Where am I getting shot from? Oh, just like straight. Oh, that guy's got a rocket. I like sniper rifle in this game. It's usually a one-shot kill. It's nice.
Yeah, they pack a heavy punch.
They have their downsides in the later games when they introduce ammo. Namely, ammo. Because, like, your default sniper rifle you get in 2 only has 1 shot in the clip, and you get 10 shots.
Oh, that's wild. And that's it.
Or you can get better ones. But still.
So, realizing it now, this is kind of a weird realization. The closest thing to this game, in terms of combat, is Star Wars, what was it called? Is it called Republic Commando? Where you play as the 4 clone troopers? Yeah. Where you kind of have to make them do certain objectives? I just realized that. It's kind of wild. Okay, here we go.
Alden, how many members of Delta Squad can you name?
Bitch. 1. Scorch.
Scorched, I was going to say that's the only
That's
one I
it.
can call.
I can't remember any of the other guys. And only because Scorch is canon now do I remember.
Their names are Boss, Scorch, Fixer, and Sev.
I maybe would have gotten to Fixer after I thought about it for a while.
Because Fixer's just tech, right?
Basically.
Bad match wise. Where else do I go, y'all? I'm a little lost right here. I need to climb up something.
I'm trying to remember.
There's a mining laser or something you gotta interact with down here.
Yeah.
Do I need to jump?
No, look around. Sort of the other way.
Okay.
Toward, like, where you came from.
Okay.
Yeah, look around in that area.
By the way,
I think there's a console over there to your right-ish.
Rightish.
Like ahead and yeah, right there.
Mining laser controls, yeah.
I didn't even ask y'all. Did y'all enjoy doing hyperspace? Was it fun?
Oh, I loved it.
Did. Had a blast. Very fun.
I wish I could have stayed around longer, but I got eliminated in a very unlucky table clear where I got 4 questions right and still got eliminated.
That's true. The first table clear, Buck eliminated 4 players at the same
Buck
time.
wild.
Buck went. Buck was badass in that match. He did very well. Is this Legendary Edition only? This shit right here?
I don't remember.
I don't remember having to do this little puzzle.
Okay, so it's X.
It's not even a puzzle. It's just you gotta figure out the
X, square, circle,
Right.
triangle, X. X, square, circle, triangle, circle. X, square, circle, X, square, circle, triangle, square. Oh, Jesus. Okay. That's weird.
It's a really stupid puzzle.
That was a very strange mechanic. I like that. Look at this pool.
All of Delta Squad is canon? Oh.
Interesting. Interesting.
Well, Scorch is in Bad Batch. Where are the other guys? Are they in Clone Wars? I
think
don't
they're
remember them.
implied. Okay, let's get this.
Oh, how did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
We blasted through with the mining laser.
Of course. Yes, that makes sense. Please, get me out of here before more Geth arrive. That button over there should shut down this containment field.
Not so fast, Shepard. You sure she's on our side? Her mother's working with Saren.
I am not my mother.
There you go.
I don't know why Benezia joined Saren. I don't want anything to do with that Turian bastard.
If she was with Saren, the Geth wouldn't be trying to kill her.
I believe her. And I believe in staying Bombad. Let's see.
Yeah, you could have a romantic relationship with her or with Ashley in this game.
Any idea how we get out of this
If you're a
place?
female shepherd, Caden
There
is
an
also an
elevator back in
option.
the center of the tower.
But why would
At
you do
least
that?
I think it's an elevator. It
So
should take
true.
us out of here. Come on.
So true, bestie.
Because here's
I
the difference
still
between
cannot
Caden and
believe all this.
Ashley.
Why would the
Caden
Geth
is just
come after
boring.
me?
Ashley
think
is
Venezia's
actually problematic.
Saren's looking
Yeah.
for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. He probably wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
What the hell was that?
Oh, good.
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event.
Sick.
We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye,
Missed
Commander. Secure and away. ETA
double,
8
mister.
minutes.
He needs to move faster.
If I die in here, I'll kill him.
Oh, Brett, so much.
Jared logic. How close they are.
That's Vegeta logic.
That is
100%.
very Vegeta. If I die in trivia, I'll beat him in trivia. Like, okay. It's okay, Papa. Here we go. You know there's gonna be some
Yes, M, that is 100% accurate.
all of these. Oh shit. Oh, stand back, fam.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
That's a way better
There a reason
line
you're
than
in my
any of
way?
Kai Lang's dialogue.
The same reason you're here. The Asari. Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
She'll stay with us, thanks.
Not an option. Saren wants her, and he always gets what he wants. Kill them. Spare the Asari if you can. If not, doesn't matter.
Oh Jesus, this guy's gonna be hard to kill. I just know
Yeah,
it.
focus on him.
Yeah, because the Krogan, both in universe and in game mechanics, have some regenerative properties because they have like secondary and tertiary organs. Because evolutionarily, you know,
Yeah.
they're a warrior species, so they develop more like organs and regenerative functions. It's so cool.
And they had to endure their nuked up planet.
Yep, that too.
This is wild. Why are they always recharging their
They use them a lot without you saying so.
I had no idea. Okay.
And actually, in 2 and 3, all your powers share a recharge time.
Oh,
so
okay.
it's not like you could use one while another is cooling off. Your powers just all share the same. Yeah. Cooldown. Now be careful with him, Scotty, because even if you knock him down, if he still has health, he'll regenerate and he'll start charging.
Dead.
No, see, he's still regenerating.
Now he's dead.
Yep.
Yeah. Gotta double tap that asshole.
Hey, Lamau, nice dude.
Nice dude.
This has been fun tonight, y'all. Thank you so much everyone for joining the live chat and hanging out with us. Once we're done with this mission, we're gonna wrap it up. Good return for Bombad Gaming. I learned every time I play this game. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Move, move, move!
She ain't dying. There's no way. Oh no, he's having an asthma attack. Oh, never mind, he's good. No, Obi. No, Obi.
Oh.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds, we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
Joker pulled our
That
asses
is his
out of it.
name.
I think he's earned the right to a few bad jokes.
Yeah.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
How old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn!
Wow.
I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours. But among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child. That
More
is
than
why
a
my
child.
research has not received the attention it deserves.
He's like, I want to
Because
date her.
of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to
So, Scotty,
dismiss
just
my
so you
theories on
know,
what happened to
the
Protheans.
shortest lived
I've
species
got
out
my
of
own
all the
theory on
ones
why
you've
the
encountered
Protheans
so far
disappeared.
are the
With all
Solarians.
due respect,
They only live to be
I
about
have heard
40.
every theory out there.
Oh,
The problem is
weird.
finding evidence to support them. The Protheans left remarkably little behind. It is
But there
almost as
is
if someone did
a
not want the
species in
mystery
2 with an
solved.
even shorter
It is like someone
lifespan.
came along after the Protheans were
Once you
gone
meet the
and
Vorcha,
cleansed the
you'll
galaxy of
understand.
clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans.
I think
even
I may
less
have
on those
asked
who
y'all
came before
this.
them. I cannot
Last
prove my
we played
theory, but
this.
I know I am right.
Why isn't there
The
a
galaxy
movie?
is built on a cycle of extinction.
Like,
Each
this
time
lore
a
is
great
It's
civilization rises up, it is
too.
suddenly and violently cast
It
down.
took
Only
me an
ruins
average of like 34,
Protheans
35
rose up from a
hours
single world
every time I
until their
played
empire
one.
spanned the entire
And then
galaxy.
2 and 3 were
Yet
longer.
even they climbed to the
You
top on the
combine that
remains
with
of
the
those who
element
came
of
before.
choice, the
Yeah.
fact that Shepard
Their
is
greatest achievements, the
gender,
mass relays and the Citadel, are
attitude,
based on the technology of those who came before them.
opinions on AI,
And then,
military
like all the other
background,
forgotten
personal personal background,
throughout
all that
galactic
is up to
history.
you.
The
I feel
Protheans
like it would be
disappeared.
dangerous
I
to
have
try to do the
dedicated
story
my
of
life
the
to figuring out
trilogy,
why.
given that it's so based around player choice. Why there
We
is
were
not
wiped
something
out
else
by
in
a
the
race of
world.
sentient
I think it's
machines.
been in development for a long time.
Reapers.
Yeah.
There's like I think Amazon has the rights to do a
If-
show.
If
but-
they were to ever do it, I think a show would be the way to go. And honestly, if they did it animated, that would be the most feasible way, probably.
Okay.
Yeah. And like there's so many big stories that you could do. Do something in the Prothean Empire, do something with First Contact, do something with Cerberus, which is a group you meet later. Like there's a lot of stuff you could do just to tell stories.
Directly into the mind of the user. Finding
Yeah,
out still
just
just-
in-universe tales would be probably the best way to go.
Juggerbear 53, thank you for coming by tonight. It's nice to see someone kind of new in here, I think. I don't know if I know a Juggerbear. But
the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology.
Each person is right unless you romance Jacob, in which case you're wrong.
I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all.
Scotty, when we talk about how Caden is boring,
Yeah.
Caden is a fireworks show compared to the character known as Jacob Taylor.
Really? A
100%
fireworks show.
I am sorry. my
Vent
scientific
specialist
curiosity got
Jacob,
the
yes,
better of me.
absolutely.
Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit or Saren.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship.
That's very
and
nice.
my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
Go see the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
I think we know where Scotty's going to go with
I
this.
understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Don't tell me how to do my job.
You are free to act as you see fit, Commander.
Anytime that
Our
guy
role is
talks to
offer
me,
guidance
I'm
and
gonna be
guidance.
as rude as possible.
Yeah, I think his name is Sparatus. Fuck Sparatus.
This.
Communications cut, Commander.
Hell yeah.
You can debrief them at your leisure after every mission and then hang up on them every time. It's fantastic.
Well, I enjoyed playing this night with y'all very much so. And one more look
Indeed.
at Vince McMahon.
You're great.
Just for the crowd. But no, in all seriousness, this is an absolute blast. And I always love hanging out with y'all, but to be able to play a game that y'all are both well versed in really is something special. And
Very
funny enough,
fun.
we'll be seeing both of y'all tomorrow on Bombadcast proper. Jerry's gonna have some family in town, and we're gonna dissect what it means to ruin or cancel a franchise.
Or if
So,
that can
Yes.
even happen.
When
yeah,
people on the internet say that
something-
ruined blank, we're gonna talk about why they say that, why it's usually bullshit,
Yep.
and where we go from there.
Yep. And the realizations that we're in a time now where that word is thrown around and it actually makes no sense because anyway, well, we'll get into that tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. But let's get on. I'll unplug your stuff. This is your Spotify link should work if I'm gonna be honest.
Yes.
I'm gonna scan it right now just to double check.
Yeah, you can find me personally at that Alden Diaz, ThatAldNDiaz on Twitter, Instagram, and Threads. That's me personally. You have Octa Radio, Star Wars podcast, which I'm going to have an interview coming out either tomorrow or the following day at the time of this airing with Delilah S. Dawson talking about Inquisitor, Rise of the Red Blade. I've had that recorded, but with the strike, I just wanted to see sort of what was going on. Publishing is okay to put stuff out about. So I've got a couple episodes coming out there, and then I'll figure out what I'm going to do going forward. So yeah, the strike is throwing things a little bit into disarray for radio people. Like I collaborate with Ken on Casually Talk, but Ken is SAG eligible. So it's a trepidatious time, but still playing in a Galaxy Trivia with you gentlemen as well. and being around the internet, doing internet things.
Little guest spots here and there, in which I love to have you on, Alden, anytime. Same with Mikey. Mikey, what you got going on, baby boy?
You can follow me on Twitter at Local First Order. You can find my shit here via this little QR
Mikey
code.
shit.
You can find through my Twitter a link to my Archive of Our Own page, where you can read my Star Wars fan fiction centered around original characters. I've got a whole saga called Heart of the Jedi, which is a series, an anthology of interconnected stories that ultimately tie into a new ongoing story I have called Elegy of Malevolence Abyss. You can also check out YouTube All Remaining Systems. I've got a show called Ionized Bastards, which is a Star Wars tabletop RPG series featuring Jerry from the Bombadcast. I don't know if you've heard of that show, but it's pretty neat. Also, Alden is on there. Jared is on there. Dan from Broaxium is on there, where we play a Star Wars RPG and have a good time together. And yeah, that's pretty much all my shit. So yeah.
Beautiful. We had some people scan the QR code just now. That was wonderful. It's very exciting. Thank you both for joining us, and obviously follow them all their places. If you haven't yet, check out Hyperspace. Eli in a Galaxy did a really big event about 10 days ago where he had a bunch of creators in our space come on and do a really big like gauntlet style trivia match. So fantastic.
It was pretty dope.
It was very dope, and I cannot wait to watch it. Maybe we'll make some plans after this phone call after this stream is done. I'm an old woman.
After we get off of Skype here.
Do you remember how awesome Skype was? That's neither here nor there, but that was
Fuck
a
Skype.
time. That was actually wait, you're right, Alden. One of the very first times we ever recorded with Alden.
Yeah.
3 years ago.
The only time 2019.
God.
The only time I've ever lost an episode of my podcast.
Ever.
The first time I invited Scotty and Jerry on. Didn't know them that well at all.
We talked Palpatine.
We talked about Palpatine, and then I lost the episode. I had to go to them hat in hand and be like, "Hey guys, I'm sorry. Can we do it again?" And at the time, I didn't realize that we were going to be such good friends, so I felt like an asshole.
God, isn't that funny?
So fuck Skype.
Not even a problem now. But yeah, anyway, you can follow me at these links right here. Bombadcast will be coming full force. And like we also said, and we'll actually premiere the little video right now. I worked on this little video for the WGA and the SAG strike because it's important that we have to honor those people that create Star Wars and star in it. And I made this clip. So whenever we're doing anything Bombadcast related and it covers Star Wars topics, we're going to roll this one. This stream is live during the 2023 WGA and SAG-AFTRA strikes. Without the labor of the writers and actors currently on strike, the content being covered here wouldn't exist. Stay Bombad. So yeah, just stay in tuned. Make sure you're spreading awareness about that situation, and obviously, as always, just stay Bombad, y'all. Stay Bombad. We'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye, everyone. See you in Mexico.
Wow! After that fiesta, I could use a siesta.
You mean a cat nap?
More like a rat nap, muzzle mouth.
Then relax, Chucky. Mexico has lots of warm, sunny beaches where your cares can just drift away.
Way down here, you need a reason to move. Feel a fool, running your stateside games. Lose your love, leave your mind behind. Glad you came.
Oh, Mexico. It sounds so simple, I just gotta go. The sun's so hot, I forgot to go home. Yes, I'll have to go now. Americano got the sleepy eye, but his body's still shaking like a live wire. Sleepy señorita with the eyes on fire. Oh, Mexico. Sounds so sweet with the sun sinking low. The moon so bright like to light up the night. Make everything go